Hi again, everybody. Jeremy Pong from First Bet, joined by Brian Nadeau with the Coast to Coast Pick 5 Preview Special All Stakes Edition Fountain of Youth Big Cap First Racing Tour Saturday. Brian, let's get into the sequence that we will handicap, starting with Gulfstream Park, race number 12. It's the Nadeau Stakes. Then we'll go to Santa Anita for the Buena Vista. Back to Gulfstream, race number 13 for the McDermott. Santa Anita's Triple Crown Prep, the race number 6, San Felipe, and wrap it all up with the Triple Crown Prep at Gulfstream Park, the 14th race on the card, the Fountain of Youth. Okay, Brian, you're there in the Silks room at Gulfstream Park. Give us the inside dope on the Nadeau.
Keep it cool in the Silks room here at JP. Best bet of the day, right off the rip. Let's rip that Band-Aid off with Undervalued Asset. I thought she did so well in the forward gal. Red Carpet Ready's the horse to beat. She's 3 for 3. She swatted Undervalued Asset pretty easily in the forward gal. But I think today now, stretching to a mile, Undervalued Asset outside Red Carpet Ready. And now she's got the race behind her. She was a one-time, facing winners off one race last time. You go back and watch that race. I know you saw it. She put a scare into her off the far turn, and she kind of announced her presence. Well, I think today it's the time to really, really put her name on the national scene. Undervalued Asset, my best bet of the day. Let's single right off the bat.
Oaks hopefuls in that one. Let's go long on the turf to the McDermott, race number 13. Who you looking at here for the ticket?
Well, I'm going to go to Highest Honors down inside. I understand he lost to Astronaut, and I'm going to use them both. I'll also use Masterpiece on the class drop out of the Pegasus World Cup turf. But Highest Honors didn't, to me, have much of a chance when Astronaut got loose last time at Aqueduct. Now, with a bond today in towards the outside, he's going. Maybe Astronaut, he can settle, don't get me wrong, but maybe he doesn't lope along on the lead. And maybe he doesn't like that as much as getting loose on the lead. And maybe that helps Highest Honors a little bit. I don't think there's a big difference between the two. And certainly Masterpiece on the drop. He didn't run poorly in the Pegasus. He didn't run well either. He didn't make a dent. He just kind of ran around there. This group, this is probably more to his liking today. We'll go 1-7-2, and I will use all three of them.
And to the Fountain of Youth, race number 14. When handicappers I know and respect like the same horse I do, I feel good, Brian. We're on the same one here.
Well, we're probably on the same run for the same reasons, right? If you're going to beat Forte, it's today, and I'm going to use them too. But Mage now really gets all the best of it. There's not a lot of speed in this race, okay? And the big thing is the short stretch, short finish line of the Fountain of Youth. You get to that far turn, you can see it. It's right there in front of you. You don't have to run the length of the stretch. It can carry speed horses. JP, you know this. Promises Fulfilled won the Fountain of Youth. He didn't want anything to do with 2 turns. Mage on debut was awesome. He's stepping way, way up. But if you're going to find out what you have, why not do it at 8 or 10 to 1?
And he did on the Pegasus World Cup card. He can handle a little hubbub and excitement around the building, and that's what we'll have Saturday at Gulfstream. Good luck to you, Brian. Let's get Jeff Siegel in next to talk Santa Anita.
Coast to Coast Pick 5. $1 minimum. Player-friendly 15% takeout. Coast to Coast Pick 5. Weekends beginning January 7th.
Fans, we want to encourage you to bet the Coast to Coast Pick 5 with First Bet and Express Bet. A big cap day. Welcome to Jeff Siegel in. He's got 2 races to handicap from the Great Race Place. Jeff, let's go to race number 5, the Buena Vista.
This is a tough race because we know these fillies and mares. They race against each other a lot, and it's hard sometimes to separate them. The only thing you can think of is that maybe there'll be a blanket finish, and you got to get lucky. Quattrell got lucky last time out, but she really accelerated very impressively in the final stages. Came against Slow Fractions, which was impressive to me, and won the Megahertz, which is essentially the same race as this. And if she can turn into a like, there's no reason why she can't win again, because I think the pace will be better, which theoretically should help her. Otherwise, you can spread a little bit. Macadamia is moving up in class, but she's progressive. She's backing up to a mile, which I think would be a good distance for her. She was a Grade 1 winner, Group 1 winner down in South America at the trip. And closing remarks is always in the fray. She's about due to win one. I'd throw her in as well. So I make it 6-2-1 with Quattrell on top.
Let's go to race number 6, the San Felipe, where we have Santa Anita Derby and Kentucky Derby, Preakness, and Belmont Stakes type hopefuls involved here. Jeff, where are we going in the San Felipe?
I'm going to take a stand against the speed horses here because I think neither one of them, and I'm talking about Hijazi and Go Rocket Ride, are really rateable. I think they both have to go. I don't think they'll be happy if they're not set, and I could see them hook up. I'm looking
Right.
for a closer, and I think Skinner is a very, very nice colt. He's getting better. They did too much with him too early last fall, but now they gave him some time off. He came back and won a highly weighted maiden race. He's trained really, really well since his last race, and I think this Curlin colt is going to step forward in a major way. So I like Skinner, and I'd also throw in the other colt that does the stakes in a Practical Move. He too looks like he's progressing nicely. Was a greatest stakes winner as a 2-year-old, training really well. He's a closer as well. I make it Skinner over Practical Move in the San Felipe.
Let's review the picks now from Brian Nadeau at Gulfstream on Fountain of Youth Day and Jeff Siegel on Big Cap Day at Santa Anita. Good luck in the Coast to Coast Pick 5.